Now that we are all gathered and very much familiar with the program order, let us proceed directly with the program.
We also celebrate the achievements made by our members who are part of government sectors, private sectors, entrepreneurs, consultants, contractors, policymakers, and in nation building. Good morning, everyone. Today, I welcome each and every one of you to our 34th General Conference cum Felicitation program. I warmly welcome our guest speaker, Engineer Hojeto Shiku, Chief Engineer Housing, Public Work Department, Government of Nagaland. As I call out your name, sir, would you kindly please stand up and meet our executives. He has been, if not mistaken, he is CN, since inception, has set itself a standard for promoting and addressing the importance of civil engineering and a stern advocate for protecting the rights of the engineers when we are exploited. CN today has made an impression for honesty and integrity, and therefore we encourage our members to continue to carry forward this legacy wherever we are. Let us all carry the identity of being an engineer with values. Civil engineers are the backbone of a state infrastructure, and therefore I want to challenge us all, and especially the 56 young officers and also the previous 58 officers who go through the competitive exams last year, making it 117 warriors from our batch, from our tenure, to, with the little equipments and resources we have, to be more innovative, efficient, and to work our heads together and make our state roads and infrastructure at the highest par compared to other states, rather than complaining about our situations. CTAN, Combined Technical Association of Nagaland and Civil Engineer Association of Nagaland, has worked together in uprooting and checking the corruption in the system of our state. And we will continue our fight against any evil activity of our state. I believe CN today is among the largest association in our state with a strength of 1,025 plus members registered and still growing, with 11 executives and 3 advisors. I am also glad to mention that CEN has a member registered from abroad.
Moving forward, we have exhortation by our esteemed individual. 1. Mr. Zubemo Sanglao, Joint Director, Department of Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. 2. Dr. Inzan Thang Muli, Associate Dean Consultancy, Department of Civil Engineering, NIT Nagaland. 3. Engineer Solan Thangkit Sokoy, SDO, Urban Engineering Wing. Gentlemen, I invite you to the stage one after the other.
See, we have our employment exchange where we have registered around 1,000 graduate diploma engineers. So the data is not that correct. So I would like to request all the unemployed engineers who are here and your friends who are not here to get yourself registered in the employment exchange so that we can feed the correct data to the government for any programs or any plans that the government take up in future. In the year 2017, after going through the role of engineers in our employment exchange, I had discussion with my director and a team of officials. They have entrusted me to tie up with IIT, NIT or any of the top institutes in the country. So I tie up with the IIT Madras on behalf of the department, then with some negotiations for giving us space for upskilling our unemployed engineers. So they gave the first page 7 seats where I took them down to IIT Madras and they were all trained for 2 months with boarding, lodging, fooding, then the training was all free. It was provided by the state government, where we have spent around 16 to 17 lakhs for 7 students. Then in the year 2022-23, again we set aside some funds requested to the government and we took around 20 under centrally sponsored scheme. 20 engineers to IIT Madras and they were trained there for 2 months. Then again in the year 2023, we took around 17 engineers and I think some of them are employed now. They have gone through the NPSC or other exams. And in this way, their department would like to take forward further, but we need inputs from the CN, the aspirations, the opportunities which you would like to take so that we can propose to the government. So I request the office business of CN to come and visit the office and talk with our expert teams so that we can plan out some higher level skilling course for graduate engineers for upcoming future years. See, our state government is now saturated of giving employment. We have around 140,000 government employees. However, the government of India has been pressing the state government to cut down to 60 to 70,000 only. But this cannot be done because our only source of giving employment is from the state government, and there is no opportunity because of industry. We don't have industries or factories, big, so that those can absorb our unemployed youth. So the state government is also facing a lot of problem in reducing the employment rate.
Now, retrofitting techniques, for those who are not aware, we have to do a set of non-destructive testing, semi-destructive testing, also some load testing if required, and some analysis, software analysis of course. So of course we have taken up quite a number of projects in Nagaland. Even our High Court, that Gondogol Wanna, that also we were also a bit involved in the High Court project also, because the CBI actually put us in the loop. We had to work for the CBI. Then of course our AG office, they want to do things quite clearly, so they wanted to demolish their AG office now. So they also made us do the NDT, the structural condition assessment. The army people, Assam Rifle people are also very much strict with their procedures, so we have to do a lot of NDT condition assessment for the army also. Then we have, of course, power grid also. Then recently some disasters have been happening. You have heard about the Mokchung Municipal Council, the marketplace which got burned, right? Also in Kohima we had a Mao market complex which got burned. So for there, the retrofitting techniques, condition assessment, all these things, we were actually, NIT was involved in giving the solutions for those things. And I believe that for engineers, this is a very important field for the next. Why it's important? Because our infrastructure, you see, let's say that the lifetime of a building is 60 years, let's say. So many of the infrastructure that we have built will be reaching its life. Now, what are we going to do? Are we going to demolish it? What is the solution? Because we didn't have that problem in the last generation. Now we are having this problem. Now this subject is upcoming also. Of course we are, and then this is a focus area. And also we have to know the correct techniques, the correct codes. They are getting updated frequently.
Then came the year 2020, when I finally decided to prepare solely for CTSC. And by that time, some of my classmates were already JEs, STOs, ESC, and even IAS. Just imagine the pressure from relatives and society. But surprisingly and luckily, in the year 2021, I qualified in the written examination. And I was very surprised to see my roll number. And as expected, I couldn't make it to the final list. But the message I want to convey from here is, if you give your best, your 100%, say your everything in preparation, I can guarantee that you will see a progress. But do not get carried away with this progress. Instead, with this little progress, motivate yourself and work even harder than you ever did before. And that's what exactly I did after 2021. And I'm not saying this for show off or something, but after 2021, I used to write it down in my book, like number one, and then my name, something like that. And I think I'm going out of topic with this one, but I want to quote something that Mike Tyson.
Give me some rain, give me another chance, wanna grow up once again. Nagaland ka ng text में, नौकरी मिला तो फेलिसिटेशन न्यूज़पेपर में, ना मिला तो घर में आ गया. ऐसे एग्जाम देते देते जवानी पूरा चल गया, बचपन तो गया, जवानी भी गई, एक पल तो आप गए.
As we gather here today, we reflect on the swift passage of time and the significant milestones achieved by our organizations. The past years has been a testament to our dedication and hard work in promoting the welfare of our association. Some seeing accomplishment. We held a joint meeting with various engineering departments on November 3rd, 2023 to discuss the reservation for diploma holders under the MPSC technical examination. On December 2, 2023, we met Sri Kaido, Minister of Road and Bridges, to address concerns regarding unethical vectors appointment. We approached the General Secretary of MPSC to highlight the grievances faced by aspirants, including exam delays, exam centers, and interview marks. We filed RDI applications to ensure transparency and accountability in all related departments. We visited the CEO of Kohima Smart City Development Limited, KSCDL, to explore opportunities and internship for SING members. We engaged with CTA and Health and Family Welfare Department to discuss special recruitment drives and immediate requisition. We visited technical universities in Nagaland to discuss the introduction of MTech program for civil engineers.
On behalf of the scene, I would like to congratulate all the successful candidates who cleared the NBSC, CTSC, CSC, and also the NSSP exam 2023. So please, I'm so sorry if I happen to pronounce your name incorrectly.
There's hardly any, actually, it's even less than half a person that has been getting into the white collar job. So this is very important statistics. Isn't it? Isn't it very, very tough? There are very few, 0.42% is a person like Salantam, the speaker who was before us. It's good. That doesn't mean that we have to give up. But I think we also need to see other avenues also, that we should not get frustrated focusing only on government sector. That's what I want to say from this slide. Now the next slide, please. Yeah, the unemployment youth is around 6,10,000. Youth population is around 6,10,000 it seems in Nagaland, and total looking for the job is 1,50,000. Okay, next slide please. So, how much can the government accommodate? Our unemployment rate is 13.44%, educated unemployed. We are the second highest in the country. Our friend Zibemo Changlo, the next slide please. Our friend Zibemo Changlo has already said that there are around 137 government employees, which is nearly 6.25% at the government sector. So the central government is, it seems, he just said, because I was looking at this point, so what he just said, he's from the skill development and from this labor and employment. So he said that the central government is asking for reducing it to around 70,000. That means half of it is to be reduced. That's what the central government said. Because in some places, just before this, the placement of white collar job is hardly 5%, half percent. Now, when it comes to government employees, we are the highest again. It is coming to 6.25%. The country's average is around 2 to 3% of income. In other states, it's like that. So, what does it mean? It means that our salary, government, our Nagaland state economy is government salary economy.
This will be our new experience for year 2024 to 2026. So the rest of you can.
My name is Kinito Wata. I'd like to extend my respect towards our guest speaker, Engineer Hojito Shiku, Chief Engineer PWD Housing and his entourage, special invitees, and all members present here. I'd like to extend my special gratitude towards our outgoing executives. Without you, without your drive, without your dedication, none of this would have been possible. Your team has spearheaded many positive developments, and I hope we can build upon that. I hope we can continue bringing more positive changes. Outgoing General Secretary Engineer Kortisu, outgoing General Secretary Engineer Romata, outgoing Finance Secretary Engineer Vedkolu, outgoing Information Secretary Engineer